Hi, my name is Dawn Lepore, author of Body for Golf, Getting into the Swing. Today I want to show you why movement exercises are so effective. The goal of the golf swing is to move your body in a dynamically moving pattern sequence. Wouldn't it make sense to train your body in a similar manner? If you're doing static stretches, all you're trying to do is to get that muscle to lengthen in a static position. When we look at movement exercises, we're taking all the body structures into consideration and not just the musculature. We're looking at the movement at the joint, the movement of the nerves, the movement of the organs, the movement of other tissues that surround the musculature, the fascia. We're also looking at whether lymph fluid can drain in and out of that area. When you do a movement exercise, it works on all of these tissues. Your restriction might be a restriction in your nerve and not in your musculature, and a static stretch really is going to do nothing to improve that. So today I'm going to have my model show you how to do a movement exercise, and you can see for yourself how effective these exercises are. The first thing you want to make sure is that you're in proper alignment. So we have our model with her foot back on a surface that's high enough for her. So if you're taller, you need a higher surface, or if you're shorter, you need a lower surface. We're going to work on movement in the quadriceps musculature to try and improve flexibility. So you want your body straight up and down. You don't want your weight shifted one way or the other. You want your legs directly underneath your pelvis. So you don't want your leg out to the side or coming in towards the other leg. There we go. We want it straight up and down. We don't want your weight shifted a little bit. Go ahead and shift your weight a little bit. See how she shifted a little bit to the right, to the left? We want her straight up and down. So now I'm going to move the model into a position where you can see her do the movement exercise. Okay. So I want to look at her alignment in this position as well. Her legs are directly even, which is what I want. This leg is directly underneath. The foot is directly behind the buttocks. We don't want this over to the side or the foot turned one way or the other. We want it directly. We want the pelvis neutral. We want it straight up and down. So I'm going to have her tuck this in a little bit and get neutral. And she's actually going to move a little bit forward, and there. That's her neutral position. So if you need to move farther away from the table or from the structure that you're using to find this neutral position, go ahead and do that. Now if I reach down, her muscle's a little tight in this position. So this is the position of static stretch if you're doing a static stretch. But what we're going to do is have her move in the area before where she's tight, back and forth. So she's going to move forward from the knee, see how her whole body is moving, and then back. And all she's going to do is just keep moving in this easy area. She's going to relax. She's going to take deep breaths. She's going to focus on the movement. We're going to forget that anything's tight. All we're going to do is focus on moving. This is going to drain lymphatic fluid out of the area. This is going to ask the nerves to stretch and relax. This is going to ask your muscle to stretch and relax. This is an awesome exercise. So we'll have her do this a few more times. You can do this 10 to 50 reps of back and forth, just relaxing. Forget that it's tight. If you feel something tight, or if you're struggling, or if you're making one of these faces, you're working way too hard and you're not doing a movement exercise. Okay, so now we're going to revisit where her tightness is. So she's going to lean back, and she actually could bring this leg down. So she improved her flexibility significantly just by moving in the area right before the tightness. If you'd like to learn about more golf-specific movement exercises, pick up my book, Body for Golf, Getting into the Swing, available at Amazon.com. Check out my website, www.bodyforgolf.com. Thank you.